It's that time of year again. Yes, I'm coming at you with a back to school haul. And I know what you're going to say. Ree, the children have only just broken up from school. What are you doing? Give me a break. Well, I'm going to let you into a little secret. I'm actually filming this video before my children have even broken up from school. I know. Why is that, I hear you ask? Well, it's because I personally feel the earlier I can get on with getting all the back to school shopping out of the way, the more opportunity I have to look for the best prices on things, and the sooner I can get things ticked off my list and just enjoy the summer with my kiddos. But Ree, you haven't done your back to school stock take video yet. Why are you shopping? I may not have filmed or finished my back to school stock take yet, but I have certainly made a start, and I've only purchased things that I've already established that we're going to need. There is no blind shopping around here for back to school. If you are new around here, hi, I am Ree from mummyof4.com. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. If you are new, you won't know that every year at the beginning of the summer holidays, so I'm due to film that very soon. It will be an upcoming video for you guys. Make sure you are subscribed with bell notifications turned on so you do not miss it. But in the back to school stock take, we go through everything the children currently have. We see what will be good for September and what will need to be replaced. And that makes my shopping list for school so much shorter. And ultimately, we end up saving quite a lot of money. So with all that being said, there are certain items I have established we're definitely going to need for September. Partly because my youngest son, my second child, yes, there are 4 of them. It's William, he's the second one, is going up to secondary school in September. So I know straight away, without even thinking about it, that none of the uniform that he currently has will be any good for next year because he's going to need all new uniform. There are certain things that are secondary school specific that he's going to need. Plus, I knew I was running low on certain items. So without further ado, let's get on with the haul. So we're going to start with some bags. The children have looked online and selected their own bags. William had an option. I sent him lots of options. He preferred to shop for himself, and this is what he's gone for. And I think he's made a really good choice. William's bag for this year won't be suitable for his needs next year. He's going to be able to need to carry folders. I'll go over exactly what those are and the little system we're going to be using in a second, as well as gym kit, stuff for cookery. They don't call it cookery anymore, they call it food tech, don't they? Stuff for food tech. They need to take a lot of stuff with them. And I think he's made a really good choice with this bag. So the straps obviously need to be attached, but there is this back pouch here. Also this, look. Is that for a skateboard or something? I didn't notice that before. What's that for, the hooky thing? Is it to hook a skateboard? If not a skateboard, well, it doesn't skateboard at the moment, but if not a skateboard, what? Answers in the comments, what can we use that for? It has got this hook here, as well as this big sort of substantial carry grab handle as well, which is kind of cool. It's got a front pouch, a rather large second pouch, and a very large back pouch. So there's loads and loads of space in there for him to put all of the loads and loads of stuff he's going to need. So moving on to some other bits for Will, and then I'll show you the bags that the girls picked. Before you watch ahead, no cheating now, make a guess in the comments as to which type of bags the girls have picked for back to school. So pencil case wise, Will's just got this black one again, which is going to slot into his bag quite neatly. It's a rather large section inside and also a pouch here. So I'm going to stick that inside his bag. It will all need labelling. Stay tuned and I'll let you know how I label everything very soon. This is a math set that I've bought him. Now I'm pretty sure I had almost exactly that calculator when I was in school. It was pretty standard issue. I also think I had these same protractors and things. If I open this up, we can take a look at what's inside. Apparently this is 50-piece stationery set, so kind of cool. So in here we've got a whole load of pens, biro pens, and what looks like a glue stick, an Oxford glue stick, washable, non-toxic. Yeah, I think that's a glue stick. Is that what that looks like? I think it is, you know. Is that glue? It's a maths Oxford. I always think of Oxford as this maths brand. I guess it's not necessarily just a maths brand, it's just a stationery brand. A glue stick. Oh, one of these rulers. I had one like this when I was in school. That kind of, oh, why is it stuck together? Oh yeah, it snaps, but it always feels like it's gonna snap every time you, there we go. That's sensible because it fits in your pencil case by clicking together. So he has actually got this additional pencil case that came with it, but that's not going to be enough to contain all the gubbins. So the calculator, scientific calculator, is in with the kit. And then we've got a pack of coloured pencils. This is the real reason I bought this set, for this and the calculator. So hopefully, even though he'll probably need new pens and pencils every year, fingers crossed he will keep hold of his math set, specifically his calculator and his protractors and things. Gosh, long time since I've used these. Oh, there's also cool little stencils. The girls would like those, not sure Will use them. Let's see, what are these? Is that a set square? It is a long time since I did maths in school. That is an angle measuring thingamajig called, is that a protractor? That's not a protractor. We've got a compass. Which one of these is a protractor? I'm saying the word protractor. I don't even know what it is. The word's lost all meaning. Okay, set square. I don't know. What's the oval thing called? You never would have believed I was good at maths in school, would you? Nope. I actually did a lot of maths with my business studies degree as well, which I felt was a bit of a con because I did not enjoy maths. And yeah, I got to my business studies degree and I was all, why is there so much maths in this? This is not what I signed up for. I also don't recall using one of those much, like an angled triangle thing. I remember that we had to use these. No, not that one. We had to use that a lot. Do we have to use these other triangle-y things? People who have recently done GCSE maths, what are the triangle-y things and do you actually end up using them? Anyway, I might not know exactly what they are, but I know he needs them for maths. And then we've also got a pack of just pretty standard pencils. And maybe I wouldn't have chosen this particular brand of pencils and things if they were on their own, but as a set deal for someone starting comprehensive school, secondary school, high school, what do you call it where you are? It's called all sorts of things. Secondary school, I guess. You know, the school that they go to from when they're 11. They leave primary school and they go to, what do you call it? Anyway, all this stuff is a pretty good deal if you've got a child that is 11 going on 12 and starting big school. We're just going to stuff all this in here. So labels. I did touch on labeling things, didn't I? And if you've watched any of my videos about starting primary school, starting secondary school, our back to school stock takes, anything with school in it, you will have heard me say, if you ever want to see it again, label it. Stick a label on it or you will literally never see that thing again. And that is the truth, the harsh truth. Your child will lose things. Even if they are labelled, they'll still lose things, but with a label on them, fingers crossed, they'll make their way back to you. Which it brings us to my labels of choice. Now, I have been buying these labels for many, many, many years, since long before I started vlogging, and I've always raved about them to anyone who'll listen. They're from a company called My Name Tags, and they very kindly gifted me some name tags for this back to school season, and they've also given me a discount code that I can share with you guys. So these labels are special because they are so much easier than the old kind. So years ago, we had to have labels and sew them in or iron them on. And quite frankly, I just found it such a pain. This system is so quick because once the label has been stuck on, as long as you leave it dry for 24 hours, you can put it into the care labels of clothes and it is machine washable after that 24-hour period has lapsed, or you can put it onto items that go in the dishwasher and they are dishwasher safe. Honestly, I just can't rave about them enough. So thank you so much for these stickers that I would have ended up having to buy anyway. So I'm going to show you Will's because they do not have my phone number on them. The girls have got all sorts of pretty designs. There are loads and loads of different colours and designs to choose from, but William's favourite colour is green. Now for Will, I have just got his name and his form on the sticker because I feel that will give any lost item of clothing the best chance of working its way back to him. It does mean next year I'll have to get year 8 versions, basically the same stickers, but with the 8 on them. But that's absolutely fine. I think that would be worth it. Now, normally, up until the children go to secondary school, I put their first name, last name, and my telephone number, or sometimes just our family name and telephone number. And I put the family name ones on sort of shared things, like something that anyone might grab, some sort of plastic stuff that goes in lunch boxes or umbrellas, things like that. And definitely for the girls, if they are likely to share things, which they're more likely to do. But I didn't bother with a phone number for Will. I just put his form. I figure that's going to definitely be the easiest way for the office to return things to him. So thanks so much to My Name Tags for those. They will be going on everything. Every bag, every piece of uniform, be going into the care labels of the clothes. They will be going onto every folder. Just anything that we ever want to see again, honestly, because children, and having had one go all the way through secondary school, I would say one of the biggest challenges is losing things. Coats and jumpers. I can't tell you how many coats and jumpers went missing. Luckily, thanks to labels, we did get most of them back. But it was a constant struggle. There was something definitely every week, if not daily at some stages, that was going missing. It was challenging. Moving on to my next purchase, which is 11 billion pretty coloured folders. I don't think they're actually 11 billion. I think they're 50 of them. Why do you need so many folders, Ree? I hear you ask. I mean, even with the children in primary school, they've always had a folder in their bag to bring home their artwork, because there's nothing more upsetting for a little one that's worked hard on a drawing to find it scrambled in the bottom of their bag when they want to bring it home and show it. So they've got folders, they can put their precious things into them, hopefully letters and things too. But I will be using the same system when Will starts secondary school as we used for my eldest, and it worked really well. So what we do is we have one folder per subject, and then you can either write in permanent marker or stick a sticky label onto each folder and write on your child's name, their form, the subject teacher, and the room number. All of this will be found on their timetable when they start, and then the times of the week that they have that lesson. And then every night before school, so on a Sunday night for Monday, Monday night for Tuesday, so on and so forth, you pack the bag for the following day, just putting in Will's case, it's 5 subjects a day, some schools it's 6. Let me know how many subjects a day your child does. But they put in the subjects for the 5 folders. So if on Monday he's got maths, English, geography, science, and RE, I don't know, then he would put in the folder for each of those, plus one for pastoral. And then the rule is anything that you're given in that lesson, if it's an exercise book, if it's a worksheet, just goes in the folder. And that way, if it's like, well, what's my homework? Which sheet have I got to fill out? Which booklet? They like giving booklets, especially in certain subjects, like there'd be a geography booklet or a science booklet. These are perfect for keeping booklets. Then when it comes to homework, just open up the folder, see what needs to be done, put it all back away, and then stick it in your room in a nice safe spot. So we're going to declutter a little box for Will to keep these in his room. But that is an ideal system, because when I was in school, I was really disorganised. I was not brought up to be super organised. I can remember sitting in so many lessons thinking, ooh, what sheet was that? And there was just no system behind what I was doing. Against all odds, I managed to do okay in school, but imagine how well I could have done if I'd actually had all of the sheets and been able to complete homework tasks on time. This system actually helped my eldest, who I think would admit he is less than organised, but it really helped him when he was in school. He never was missing sheets and things. He always had the stuff he needed to do the homework. And then when it comes to checking which homework your child needs to do, it's all there in the folders. Keeps everything neat and from being all dog-eared and disgusting in the bottom of their bags too. So I'm not even sure exactly how many subjects he's got. Something like 12, I think. We live in Wales, so Welsh is a subject as well as another language, I think, in French in the first year. And then there'll be one for each of the sciences, all those different things. But to be honest, we use these folders for so many different things. Anyway, we use them when we're going away to keep trip documents. I use them for everything. Then to stick on the folders, I got a pack of these self-adhesive labels. These are generally for addressing envelopes, things like that. But to be honest, they're just super handy for sticking on things like the folder that you need to write on. Okay, now on to some school uniform. Part of the reason I actually bought this school uniform is that Marks and Spencer were having a little bit of a flash sale. I will put the links to everything that I have bought, if you're looking for anything at all, in a blog post, as I always do. There's always a blog post to go with every video, so you can check that out below if you're looking for links to anything. So I'm not sure if their sale is still going on, but you can click through to each item and see if it's still reduced. So like I mentioned, Will's going to need all new uniform, and Bella, being my oldest daughter, when she grows out of things, needs all new stuff because we don't have any of the bigger size of anything. Zara has got quite a lot of uniform and hasn't had a massive growth spurt recently, so I haven't picked up anything for Zara yet. So this is really very much a preliminary back to school haul. Then I will do the stock take, because all of this stuff is just stuff I absolutely knew we definitely needed. Then I will do the back to school stock take, and then I will shop for the remaining bits on what's hopefully quite a short list. So Bella has gone really tall recently, so I've picked her up some new skirts. Thought these were really sweet. They're jersey kind of skater skirts. I'm not sure if you can see that. Hey, a cute little bow. And these were a 2-pack. The price was £14, but I believe I had 20% off at the time of making the purchase, which was a good enough reason to buy. Then I got Bella some cardigans. Did I get 5 cardigans? Yes, I did. If you're new around here, you may not know that on the weekends, we organise all of the children's uniform. It goes into slots in their wardrobe rather than being hung up. And rather than being hung up by category, it's put away by day. So everything for Monday, everything for Tuesday, everything for Wednesday, so on and so forth. And that way there's no, where's my this, where's my that, because we've organised it all on the weekends. It also allows for a little bit of loss. So if we start with 5 cardigans and they leave 1 or 2 in school, which happens more than you might realise, before the stuff works its way back to you because it's all labelled, then you've still got a few cardigans to keep going. These are absolutely adorable. They were £10 each, but they were 20% off. They've also got the little bows on them. These are age 9 to 10, so they should be big enough for her. But if I try them on her and I think they're not quite big enough, I will swap them for the next size up. She's just shot up lately and she's just all arms and legs. Of course, the benefit of buying extra for Bella is that because I've got another daughter who's a bit younger, then I've got loads of uniform ready for Zara when she grows big enough. So as well as the skater skirts, I also got Bella these pinafores, which I am, again, going to have to put up against her to see if they're long enough. She is 8 now. She's going to be 9 in December. These say age 9 to 10, euro 140. Does that mean like 140 centimetres tall? Because that is her height, but she's got very, very long legs and not a short body, but it's shorter compared to her legs. So I'm not sure if they're going to be long enough or not. I'll have to try them on her, but they might have to be switched for the next size up too. Again, super cute little bow. And this is a pack of 2. And before the discount, £22. Then on to some trousers for Will. So I went for age 12 to 13 because he is 11 now. He'll be 12 in January. I've got these 2-pack of regular leg back to school trousers, stain and weatherproof and crease resistant. They are 2 packs for £15. I actually got 3 because they were better value than buying them in singles. And I found Will especially goes through the knees of his trousers. And sometimes this happens on the first week. I don't even know how it happens. And also, I found with my eldest, when he went to secondary school, he just came home absolutely stinking covered in mud. So many days, just filthy, like he'd bathed in it. So once I've tried these on Will, I think I'm definitely gonna have to wash them. I tend to pre-wash most of the uniform, but these do feel, I would say, quite stiff. I am gonna have to shop for new school shoes for all of them, and I will measure their feet during that back to school stock take. But Will's uniform is definitely going to be changing a lot. The current school that they're in is very chilled about uniform. Whereas in secondary school, they're super strict and they want very official school shoes and things like that. So I have not bought the very official school shoes yet, but I have picked up some very official looking plain black socks that he's expected to wear. And those are £7 for 7 pairs. Okay, on to school bags for the girls. Let's go for Bella's first. Did you guess what she'd go for? It's bunny pink and it's Minnie Mouse. So did you guess? I bet you, you possibly did. So she chose this bag because this colour is the same as her Oh So Precious bunny. It's quite a distinct colour and it's got a nice big main pouch, a folder pouch, and then a nice big front pouch and 2 bottle pouches at the side. She also liked that it was a sketch design because Bella loves art. She wants to grow up and be an artist, so she loved it for that reason. So that's from Shop Disney, their new back to school collection. Then Zara chose the Encanto bag. I've got to say, now if you've seen my vlogs, Zara is petite. She is small and fierce and mighty, but she's petite. This bag is massive. Look, this bag is big for me. It's going to drown her, but it's fine. She's small and awesome and mighty. She'll be fine. Wow, this is a bit different. So this has got the flap over pouch and then this zip kind of goes up and down and round. This bag definitely feels more substantial than the Minnie Mouse one. And as you can see, is significantly bigger, significantly. It's got some nice sturdy straps, a hanging loop hook, and a front pouch too, and 2 side drink pouches. So the design's similar from the point of view that it has similar amount of pouches. However, it's just so much bigger and it does feel a bit more sturdy. There's also this hook bit here, which I'm not sure what that's all about. What's that for? What could you hook in there? Any ideas, anyone? You can, oh, pens and pencils maybe? Yeah, that's just big enough for a pen, isn't it? Okay, so that's for pens and pencils. We've established that now. So also from Shop Disney, and because there are barely any stores In the UK now, there is no price literally on this, so I can't tell you what it is, but they are linked in the blog post in the description. So if you click through to that will give you the price. My next back to school job is to do that back to school stock take. So when I do my back to school stock take, I use my printable school uniform checklist. You can grab this by joining my email club, where you get emails from me and also the Ultimate Mum Bundle of free printables to help you organise your mum life, which includes the back to school stock take checklist, loads of printables to organise your summer, printables for birthdays, printables for day-to-day, all the things. There are so many printables in there, so make sure you grab that now. The next back to school job for me is my full back to school stock take. And you can check out that video up here just as soon as that is live, or you can check out this video, which you may enjoy. You can visit my planner store or subscribe. If you are not subscribed, that is what you need to be doing. So don't forget to subscribe and like and do all those YouTubey things, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.